The worst date I've ever had in my life. To be honest, I don't normally date, but I've dated only. Welcome back to Snap Podcast. 5 days ago, I posted NGL link on my Facebook and Instagram stories. A lot of people asked me several questions, and today I'm gonna answer most of them in this video. But before the video starts, I have something surprise to announce you guys. My channel here, Soul Snap Podcast, celebrated its second anniversary last month. I still can't believe I've been doing podcasts for 2 years straight. I was so happy. It was quite incredible. Yeah, I have a lot of more interesting episodes in the future. So thank you all the listeners. Keep supporting me. Okay, let's go back to Q&A section. The first question is the worst date I've ever had in my life. To be honest, I don't normally date, but I've dated only 2 people in my life. Both of them were really good. 2 of my ex-girlfriends, they gave me best memories, precious moments. I was also happy at the time. So yeah, that's the date I've ever had in my life. So they were really good. Second question is the number 1 song on my Spotify list. It's Chemical by Post Malone. I've been listening to that song, and that song stands in my top chart list for 2 consecutive weeks. And for another song, it's Brand New by Derek Miller. He was one of the legend artists. He's a legendary one in Burmese singer. I mean, maybe like he's a man, yeah. Actually, I didn't know him before, but right now I recommend you guys to listen his song. His songs were really good. The third question is living expense in New York City. Most of the people say like it will cost a lot if you live in New York City. I agree with that. For the most points, you will cost a lot if you live in the New York City. But at the same time, if you have a regular job, you are able to pay your own rent, own bills. And because I'm not paying my own rent, because $850 for my housing rent and around 200 or maybe $250 for electricity bills, mobile bills, and metro card. So that's my living expenses in New York City right now. The fourth question is, it's a really tough question. I've got upper intermediate level in English. I really want to get 580 marks in TOEFL, but I have no experience on it. To be honest, I'm not a professional English language instructor, but my suggestion is learn a language like a language, because the main purpose of a language is to communicate with different people. So if you have a sense on that language, you are able to communicate with different people. My recommendation is learn language like a language. Last but not least, the fifth question is, I feel like I'm an atheist several months after the military coup. So have you ever lost faith in God, or how much importance of God is involving in your life? That's a really good question. I think, in my opinion, there are only 2 gods in our universe. The one that really exists in our life, and the one that was created by humans. But humanity is what is more essential than religion, because everyone can be a member of certain religion, but if you don't have humanity, I'm sure you won't get a better life. So I hope you will be satisfied with my answer. So this is all about Q&A session for my last NGL link. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube and Facebook channel, and you can also listen to my podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and every single platform that has access podcast. So see you in the next video, and bye bye.